We start this half hour in Kenya, where 3 members of parliament have been summoned to appear before the House Speaker today after they claimed that some of their colleagues had received a sum of money, almost $1,000 to vote yes for a constitutional amendment bill known as the Building Bridges Initiative, or BBI. We can speak to one of them, the Member of Parliament for Gatundu, Moses Kuria. Good morning to you. So what exactly are your allegations? Hello, Moses. Can you hear me? I just wanted to understand what are you saying believed happened? You believe happened?
Well, it is not unusual in the Kenyan Parliament for MPs to be paid or to be compensated for voting in a certain way, especially when the government has got a particular interest in that particular matter. I mean, it has happened, countless times for the 8 years that I've been in Parliament. So
you say it's not unusual. It's quite an extraordinary state of affairs, isn't it? If people
It is not unusual. It is not, because I've been in Parliament for 8 years, and I know when there are weighty matters or matters that the government has a particular interest in or heavy interest in, that MPs would pass by the office of the leader of the majority party and receive some gifts in form of cash.
The response to those claims you're making has been pretty strong, hasn't it? I mean, the government certainly doesn't accept that things like that take place.
Well, I don't expect that they will accept, and obviously these things don't happen on camera. But I'm a member of Parliament, and I'm a member of the ruling party, the Jubilee Party. So I know our modus operandi in terms of these matters. I mean, just to give you an example, when the current majority leader was elected or appointed, because he was more appointed than elected, we were called for a parliamentary group meeting, and at the end of that meeting, we just passed by the office of the leader of the majority and received our $1,000, and that was it.
We don't have him obviously to respond to.
Yeah,
to
clearly,
that.
yes. But so what I would say on general terms is that it is not unusual for members to get this kind of inducement. And if you remember, I don't know if you followed when the members of the county assemblies did pass the BBI bill. A car grant. 2 million shillings, roughly $20,000, which had been, denied for a long time, was passed overnight. They have been looking for this car grant for close to 10 years now. And then just as an inducement to vote for the BBI, it was, the president just went for one meeting and announced to the MCs, now tomorrow you get the car grant. Now will you pass my BBI? So it is, also it's proving that this process of BBI has been fraudulent, and it has been, procured through deceit and through corruption.
You're making some pretty strong claims there. It has been passed.
That's not clear because that is on public record.
It has been passed, obviously, by politicians, overwhelmingly voted for in both chambers of the House. I'm interested in one thing you said, though. You said that we went up earlier on to collect envelopes. That mean you too have received money?
Correct, yes.
Should you? That's not right, is it?
Yep.
Should you give it back to the Kenyan people?
Well, not to the Kenyan people. I don't know who it was from. Obviously, it was from the Kenyan people, I would know. But we did receive inducement from the leader of the majority's office. I am not sure it was from the Kenyan people.
But I'm struggling to understand this here, because you're saying that this doesn't work, money's being handed out, and you're also saying that, yes, I too have received money. This whole thing is wrong, isn't it?
It is wrong, and I think yes, given an opportunity, I would refund at least the one I can most vividly recall, which is the 100,000 that I received to vote out the former leader of the majority.
Okay,
and I will do it. Yes, and I will do it.
Okay, you refund money. That's good. We've got that.
Yes, I will.
Just that, or are there others? I mean, you said it's been 8 years. You say it's widespread. How much do you need to refund? Do you think
the one I can vividly recall, which I'm going to do, and probably do today, is refund the $1,000 that I did receive to vote in Amos Kemunya as the leader of the majority.
Okay, these are sort of quite astonishing things to discuss. The bottom line appears to be, listening to you, that this is widespread in every aspect of Kenyan political life. Kenyans deserve better than this, don't they?
I would agree with you, yes.
All right. Member of Parliament, Moses Kuria, thank you very much indeed for joining us here on Newsday.